Okay, welcome to number 14 from the Spring 2010 final exam. So, a poll of 400 men showed that they watched sports on television with an average of 4.1 hours per weekend with a standard deviation of 0.3. What would be the standard deviation of the associated sampling distribution for the number of hours watched if all samples of size 45 were taken from the group of 400 men? Now, the way that this is worded is that the 400 men would be kind of considered the population, and we're going to then be sampling 45 of them. Now, what we mean by associated sampling distribution is we're going to take a sample of 45 people from the 400 we have. Take a sample of 45 people. We're going to figure out the average or the mean number of hours that sample watched. So say it was like 2.8. And so we'd have like a little tally mark. And then you took another 45 sample, and it was 3.7, put a tally. And then maybe it was, you had 4.8, and then you found out that, overall it could be like 4, 12. You just keep adding up all the samples here. We could have like, you found a sample of 45 that had a mean of 3.2, and so on. And you added all those samples up and you had like 26. So this is a sampling distribution. These are the number of samples that will have that mean. Now we had formulas for this. And so, okay, what we have is sigma, which is 0.3 hours, because we're given that. We have the mean, which is 4.1. We have the sample size of 45, and then we have like our population, which is 400. Okay, so the formula we're going to use, is going to be sigma x bar. This stands for the sampling distribution standard deviation. And the formula is going to be sigma over root n. Okay, now that's normally what it is, but if they tell you, like a population size, or you're taking your samples from a group of 400, so 400 is going to be big N. All right, we have this little bit of an adjustment here, which is n minus little n over n minus 1. So we just have to fill in all this information. So sigma is 0.3 over root n, so that's over root 45. Then we have 400 minus 45 over 400 minus 1. And then you'd put all of this into your calculator, and I'll get 0.0421835. Okay, so it looks like that answer would be B. It looks like they rounded to 0.042, which is exactly what we'd have. Okay, 0.042. So again, the answer to number 14 would be B.